Well, welcome back to camp. It's a nice, beautiful day out here today. I think it's about 28 degrees right now. Out here by myself today, so I don't know, I'm going to do a few little projects. I was just wanting to come down here and look at this spot that we burned last time. I didn't make a video on this. I made a video about when we tried to burn it and then ended up burning the little spot in the neighbor's property. But we finally got to this last week. Wasn't quite enough of a video to show, but this burned pretty well. It was a little windy, but it did mostly what we wanted it to. Once we got down here, the fire didn't really want to spread anymore. I think because it's lower on the hill, it was still kind of moist down here. We kind of stopped it around this area. You can see how it's thicker here. All that's burned. There's a little layer of frost on the ground right now. That's why it looks kind of gray white, but yeah, so that looks good. I just wanted to check that out. I might do a little bit of work on the deer fort. Got some pieces for the stove, so I want to get that situated a little more permanently in there. It's just kind of a messy stack of lumber that's the stove is sitting on right now. So I don't know, I may start that. I do have some foam insulation to start putting in there. Maybe end up running the chainsaw a little bit. You just never know sometimes. Well, let's see what we can get into. Got to come up with some way to get that stovepipe to stay upright. Got to get some kind of sheet metal or something to make a support for it, make a strap for it. Hey, look at those new steps. I'm always expecting there to be like a raccoon or something in here when I open it first time for a day. But so far there's never been one. So when I first built this, I kind of expected that it would be open. So I put these floor slats, I spaced them out, just so, you know, snow would not collect on it as easily, or rain would go through it. But now that it's enclosed, I need to go back and scoot these together or fill them in or something. I gotta try to figure out something for that. Maybe I'll work on that. And then yeah, this thing here is just a pile of lumber with the cement board. So I want to make a more permanent kind of setup for the stove there. Does anybody else have trouble throwing away any kind of little blocks of wood? I've got problems. Alright, the other problem is I got this like horse stall mat or whatever they call it from like a Tractor Supply or whatever. And it is heavy and awkward and difficult. So I'm going to try to roll it back while I undo some of these boards and scooch them together a little bit more. Oh, I know, you guys can you guys hold this side for me? Right there? Just like right there, like that? Okay. Hold it. Just love unscrewing screws that you've already screwed. Oh, and of course you drop one. All right, so I got the spot that I'm gonna have trouble here because this board, the screws are underneath this, and I'm not taking all that off. So I'm gonna loosen this one that I can, bump it that way, and then just rip another narrower one to fit in there. Got a bunch of short pieces, so I'm going to try to piece these in here together. It'll work, right? All right. Guess I can get these two before I roll this thing back the other way. Forgot my little battery-powered leaf blower again. I'm telling you, always bring your leaf blower or some kind of little blower because you always need it. I think, nah, I don't need it today. I could really use it right now to blow this sawdust out of here. All right, so now I got to move all this stuff out of the way and roll this mat to this side. Okay, roll up this other side. Oh, good, that's far enough. All right, got the last piece here. That's not very satisfying. There we go. Oh yeah. All right, got to put some screws in it and then I'm done. Kind of boring work, but something I've been wanting to do for a while. And I still have to come back and caulk the gaps. I may even put insulation from the bottom because my feet get cold. I don't know that I need the rubber floor. I guess it's good to silence any dropping of things. I don't know. It just seems durable also. So yeah, I don't know. What is it? Is it lunchtime yet? It's lunchy enough time. I think I have lunch up here. Since there's so much space. All right, let's go find my sandwich. Just some chip bag clips would work to hold that up. Never remember to bring them out here though. Well, I'm going to clean this mess up and then see what else I can find to do. Well, I did a little chainsawing and hit a few rocks, so chainsaws went dull, but I got a little bit cut and done. And it's the end of the day, so I think I'm gonna call it a day. Leave here a little early. So kind of a short video today. That's okay though. We're building to some big stuff, some bigger things. So keep watching, stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.